Is the fourth okay this one is the fourth stanza. Where thickest lies the forest growth, we find the patriarchs of both, and they hold counsel with the stars, whose broken branches show the scars of many winds and much of strife. This is the common law of life. So again, very important line in the last stanza. The poet, he describes the environment and the situation in which the good timber and good men live and flourish. As the scrubby trees stand out in the open plain, where everything is easily available to it and it does not have to toil for sunlight, rain, and wind, while a good timber stands in the center of the thickest, shady forest, where it has to strive for the light of sun and sufficient rainwater. Similarly, a good man who has the leadership qualities in him lives amongst the innumerable challenges of life and competes with them bravely. It makes him a real man with all the manly characteristics. So, what does he want to say over here? The man who had undergone the hardships, the challenges of life, and he had struggled hard, he had proved his worth by facing all those challenges, by standing out in the front of all the challenges he had in his life. So, actually, that was the inborn qualities that he had exposed those, or he had brought out those qualities from himself, and he had proved his worth. So he was a manly man. The poet had used the word patriarchs for a strong tree and mainly and a manly man. Patriarchs means the head or a leader. एक्चुअली जब आप जो है वो प्रॉब्लम्स को फेस करना सीख जाते हैं, उनको हैंडल करना सीख जाते हैं, जब उन चैलेंजेस के सामने डट के खड़े होना सीख जाते हैं, तो फिर क्या होता है, फिर आपको कोई चीज़ तोड़ नहीं सकती, डरा नहीं सकती है, आपको आपकी डेस्टिनेशन तक पहुंचने से रोक नहीं सकती है, और आप एक लीडर की तरह हो जाते हैं. ठीक है. सो ही एक्चुअली यूज दैट पैट्रियार्क्स फॉर दोज टिम्बर, दोज हु स्टैंड आउट इन द थिक फॉरेस्ट, एंड दे kept on living under all odds. And he used that patriarchs for the people who struggled hard, and those who had come out of those problems which they had faced in their lives in a very brave manner. He counsel with stars means that they have deeper knowledge and wisdom, and they take wise steps which others are not able to do. अदर्स ने तो उन सिचुएशंस को देखा ही नहीं है, उन प्रॉब्लम्स को देखा ही नहीं है. वो तो हर चीज़ को, रेन को, वाटर को, सन को, उसको ब्लेसिंग्स ऑफ गॉड समझते हुए, व्हेन दीज थिंग्स शॉवर ऑन हिम, दे वर रेडी टू एक्सेप्ट ऑल दोज ब्लेसिंग्स, एंड दे डिड नॉट स्ट्रगल्ड हार्ड फॉर सच ब्लेसिंग्स. तो जिन्होंने इनके लिए स्ट्रगल हार्ड की होगी, डेफिनेटली दे आर मोर वाइज, एंड दे आर एबल टू टेक द वाइज स्टेप्स बिकॉज दे आर मोर मेच्योर दैन द अदर, and they would have the leadership qualities. The broken branches of good timber and the scars on the body of the real man show their endurance and strength as they had faced the storms and struggled to get out of them. A self-made man is certainly happier and more esteemed than the man who owes his fortune to the accident of his birth. Finally, the poet jumps to the conclusion by saying that strife is the common law of their life, as they believe in hard work and labor. Man is not born actually to relax on this earth, or they are not born to enjoy the comforts of life. Life is not at all a bed of roses, it is also the bed of thorns. So when you people would be able to save yourself from the thorns, when you would be able to make your way through the thorns, then you people are successful. And actually he says, and he compares metaphorically a manly man with that of the good timber who stand out in all the worst situations and proved its worth. And paraphrase of the stanza 4 is, where the forest is more thick, there exist both the great leaders. There they hold counsel with the stars. The broken branches of the tree and the scars of the real man show how they had endured many storms and they struggled a lot, which has become the common law of their life. That is all, students. Thank you very much.